The Boerperd was for years the F-150 for the farmers in South Africa.
Hello equestrians and adventure fans. My name is Alyssa and I am on a quest to ride every breed, which brings me to some amazing places around the world. And in this episode, it's time to meet one of the most well-known South African breeds. So let's get started.
Historically, our breed was bred in a farming environment. It's a combination of the horses from 1652 that was brought into South Africa. There's lots of stories how they were utilized in warfare, to travel, to transport things, to look after the cattle, after the sheep and everything. Therefore, our temperament is exceptional and our general conformation is exceptional. Why? It is tested over time. And that is probably the biggest asset that we got, that it's the base of our horses is utilized and tested over years in the farming community. The stud is more than 20 years old, so you can imagine that the stud has been part of our process for quite a long time in our family.
They're all like looking over. Oh my goodness. Hi everybody. This is like my happy place right here. I could just spend all day here. Oh wow, you guys are all so cute.
I always said the stud and the horse riding is important for a dad with a relationship with his daughters.
Time for breed number 149. Movement is so like effortless. Very nice. These horses are just stunning. So is he your personal show horse?
Yes, I have an older mare as well, but she's getting old, so I'm training him to like replace her.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
He's got to be so much fun to show.
Yeah, and he's very calm, and it's effortless to ride him, so it feels like a friend going with you everywhere.
Oh, I love that. Good boy.
Her name is Royal Ribbon.
Royal Ribbon.
Yeah.
How old is she?
She is turning 8 end of the year. She's currently competing elementary dressage, but she's ready to go almost medium. So you can play a bit with her if you want to.
Oh, fun.
She's really a sweetie pie.
Oh, yeah. She looks so sweet. Good girl. Alrighty. She's just got such a lovely canter. You can just feel her awareness of how to carry her body. I love it. Oh my gosh, so fun. Good girl.
Within our breed, you would find stats that say, I breed for movement, I breed for 5-gate, I'm competing in the English riding style, I'm competing for showing or cards or whatever. You can select within that. And the pool is big enough to have that things that's important to you and to focus on what you would want. It's really a breed for our society, for our country. Know the breed, pick the right mares, pick the right stallions and breed what you want, because there's enough diversity in it. And I think that's unique.
Her name is Sibon.
Oh, hello, sweet girl. You're a different color. I love the totally different feel and energy just immediately as soon as you get on. Different feel of the walk, you know, just her headset and everything. It's so different. Good girl. And walk. Oh my gosh, she's so fun. Different because it's still that trot, but it's like the way that she's moving her feet feels different under your seat. Now she's just showing off.
I always said it is like you as a parent can't decide my child will be a medical doctor or will be a dentist or will be an engineer. The skill in the breed is understanding what is every horse's strength and then focus on that. And that is understanding every horse's potential and developing that. But you need to train well, focus well, and it's not an overnight process. Horses is not a forced process, it's well-trained muscles that you ride to the full potential. And recognizing the strength of everyone, I think isn't that the future of the world? Not trying to be out of your context prescribing.
Yeah.
And you know, focus on strength and not on weaknesses. That I think really that's where it must go.
Get on, there's a little stuffy or just there for you, and here is little stuffies for your hands.
And you do here, right?
Yes,
Okay.
just there. It's exactly the same like you would do with your hands if you're riding.
Okie dokie.
So just, you can do a little half fold or whatever. If you want to make it slower, like really take the outside hand. If you want to bend a more normal riding stuff.
All right.
Okay.
I love how we have just seen 3 different horses under saddle and now one of the same horses driving. This mare competes both ridden and driven classes. Talk about seeing the versatility of the breed. They are a horse that you can have a lot of fun with. Good girl. So fun. Do you have a favorite thing about the breed?
I think how easy it is to work with it in every aspect. It's a very easy horse to maintain and to feed and to keep healthy, but you can use it for literally anything. Every discipline you can think about. It's a bit of different schooling and something, but the horses are so willing and learn so fast that it's really easy to do it. And due to the fact that they are so safe as well and their temperaments are so good, it's very easy to teach them. We have at our school league Samesa, which is a lot of different disciplines that you can ride with. And usually when me and my sister were in school, we used to ride, I think, like 18 different classes and like 7 different disciplines. Then the one day you would ride Western, the next eventing, the next showing, the next dressage. And the horses are really just so easy to do it with. It's your friend, a very easy horse and really a companion. So I think that sums up the horse very nicely and gives you a broad idea of the breed.
No mountain is too high for them and no water is too deep, they'll just go for it. And very trainable horses because you can put the hours and miles on them. But they just go and go forever. Wonderful breed. This is all my caretakers.
Hello, everybody.
This is traditionally more the South African thing, the 5-gate. You can just ride him like you would ride any horse.
Okay.
And then when you get to the slow gate, you just sit back,
Okay.
your feet a little bit forward so you have more weight,
Okay.
and just a little tap tap and a little kiss.
Okay.
Just walk and get your feel. Usually the 5-gaited horses is a little more spicy, and because you need that little spicy to do that extra man-made gait. Super nice.
Good boy.
Yeah, he likes that reward.
He's really sweet.
A little kissy. Perfect. Nice. And that's a nice slow gait. Sit a little bit more back in the saddle and then let's do that rack. Don't forget to kiss and tap. Woohoo! Haha! That looks good. Tap, tap left. Let's go faster. Yay! Lovely.
Every horse is always a little different, and the saddles are always different. It's the fun part about learning. You're just constantly trying to be a better rider for your horse, you know?
Now I see them just grow, and they do multi-sport disciplines in our country. They do super good in the Western gaming and the showing and jumping and kids classes, adult classes, old and young, they just take them all. She's pretty.
Oh,
I like
she is pretty.
I like her.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's a sports car. She wants to rock and roll.
Yeah, yeah.
She wants to do stuff big and serious.
Well, she's got a big future ahead of her. Hi, sweetheart.
She really does.
Yeah.
they're smart and willing. If you teach them something today and you get back on tomorrow, they'll start from where they left yesterday and say, okay, I know how to do this, let's do it. But also they are hardy horses. They've come through a very hardy history. So they can put up a fight if they need to. You know, if you have to get through over a mountain or through a river, they'll swim deep waters and they'll climb high mountains.
Quite proud of where we came from and that we protected what is important.